We looks like okay. It says we are live. Let me just make sure it's happening in the YouTube chat. Let's see it come up. We looks like okay. There we are. Alrighty. Welcome everybody to the BroJo show. And yeah, thanks for coming by. I guess I'll first start out. Hey, if you're not subscribed, subscribe. Hit the bell for notifications. Share the video. Hit the like or dislike button. But at least you hit one of them. I don't care. Just hit one of them. And let's see. Yeah, use the hashtags. That helps. And yeah, so man, ladies and gentlemen, the world is burning. I swear. It seems like the world. I mean, we got a coronavirus. Australia. Is Australia still on fire? I imagine. Stock market taking a dive because of some of this. We lost Kobe Bryant, even though I'm not much of a basketball fan. And though, hey, I know it's a big loss for many. Unfortunate accident. And then we have, let's see, one of Trump's religious advisors. I got to get to this video. Calling for the abortion of satanic pregnancies.
Woohoo! Satan always getting him some.
Yeah. So yeah. So
yeah, man.
And with that, I have Victor and Ronan joining me today. Thanks, guys.
Hola, thank you.
Oh, this via V. I remember you now.
Oh, he said Victor. Now I know who you are.
No, I remember him as Vis via V. Now it's Viva la Vie.
Yeah, it's on Google, the Vis via V account. Yeah,
your wordplay is like confusing. Well, because I usually base it label one person, but you come with different labels. It's cool. It's cool. I can adapt. Ooh, and I saw footage where China, right? I mean, they've got all sorts of backhoes working, trying to build more hospitals. You know, they're really, really working at it, which is hey, admirable.
Now this is this virus is first started in was it Wuhan? Was it?
Yeah, it's Wuhan. Yeah, Wuhan.
Now, what's the population of Wuhan? I didn't even.
It was 11 million, 11.5.
11.5 million. That's like 1.5 New York cities.
Okay.
Wow.
And it's all of it has been quarantined.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's like what? Okay. You know, it's like they just got to be careful, man.
They're like putting up major roadblocks. I'm hearing, and all over to make sure no one leaves or even comes into the city.
Yeah,
containing 11 million people. I'm trying to imagine now if you did that to a place like now. I don't know how condensed Wuhan is. I mean, we should.
Well, the major cities we can presume are quite crowded. So if it's in the major cities, you know, major population, that's a big problem. If it's out in the countryside, well, they could isolate it possibly.
Where they show that market where they said it originated from, because, you know, let's face it, I mean, Chinese people eat some weird shit. They got snakes, rodents, but they trace it back to some type of badger-looking animal in this meat market, or this market, open air market. And from what I've seen on the video, it seems like a pretty populated city, like a pretty dense area.
Yeah.
And they already have, a third case in California, and Orange County is the latest one, or second, one in Chicago. And the weird part is, like, the CDC, Center for Disease Control, they're saying it's related to the SARS virus more than anything else, more than the flu. And the scary thing about that is SARS and this one might be dormant up to a month before it's shown. So we're just seeing the first break of it.
Whoa.
Yeah, I was hearing that too. Yeah, there's like a couple weeks incubation period. So
yes, and France is calling countries like France and other countries are calling all their citizens back. You know, get your asses back here and stay away and get checked out.
They reported that usually it's about 1%, right? When an outbreak, you know, now with this coronavirus, it's 3%. That's big. That is big. Fatality rate is what 1% normally, but with this one it's 3%. So 3 of every 100 people would pass away from that virus.
It's crazy.
Yeah, this looks like a pretty big happening place here. All these different districts in here. Wow.
Yeah, is that river? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of transit via river traffic, right? Yes. So that's where that's where the outbreaks will happen, right along that line right there, and they'll spread out to the rest of the country.
I wonder how they stop transportation in the rivers. Any boats from coming in and out?
Yeah, I don't know what they're gonna do. I don't know. It's major. It's major.
You hear about the conspiracy theories already coming out? It's world population control.
Yes, that's one of the things I thought about. That's
already.
Mm-hmm.
And that's sad, man. Sad. I mean, reality is good enough. You know what I mean? You just stick with reality. It's great. I mean, it's good. Well, good and bad, yes. But if you start with conspiracy, that's just go watch a movie. Yeah, just go watch.
Yeah, I totally agree. But it's like automatic when something happens. It's just automatic. People start thinking of a conspiracy or something's happening behind the lines, or I heard it before. I heard it several times already. They're doing something.
Yeah, I've heard. Yeah, that's one of the things I thought of right away. Population control. There it is. I mean, these things are possible, right? I mean, it doesn't go out the scope of possibilities. I mean,
well, they do practice, that type of warfare, that biochemical engineering,
Wait a minute. Victor had said it was a badger-like creature.
That's what I see on.
Well, no, if they traced it to that animal, okay, they got it right. The same thing, with the AIDS virus, it came from monkeys, right? So someone got scratched or bitten or ate it, or however it was transmitted.
Oh no, that's the interesting thing too. Is when that came out, right? The whole AIDS thing. They're like, people effing monkeys. People having sex with monkeys. What's going on? What happened was, they were making I forgot what the vaccination was for. They're making a vaccination using rhesus monkeys by killing the monkey, taking his kidney or liver, grounding it down, and I guess this cures some type of a virus. I forgot what it is, but it's something major. And they were doing this in the Congo and Africa. Well, they started getting lazy. They didn't want to capture the rhesus monkey, so they started using chimpanzees, and chimpanzees carry AIDS. That's what it is. No, that's what AIDS started, with a chimpanzee. So yeah, they started using that, and that started attributing to the AIDS virus because they were using chimpanzee kidneys or livers instead of the rhesus monkeys. And the rhesus monkeys has to do with the diseases that are carrying because it's a rhesus gene, and that's what they call it. It's weird, man. It's complicated crap.
Wuhan. Okay, the tests are confirming it. Okay, this is interesting. Let's see.
And I thought the coronavirus is an alcoholic Mexican.
Seafood. It says, what is it?
It's a seafood market, but they have videos showing sales of like snake, rats, monkeys. They eat all kinds of crazy stuff.
Okay. It's not saying what animal it was traced to.
Wow, I was unmuted. I was muted. Shit. That's it. It seems the Chinese are very filthy. Is that racist? Is that racist?
Not really. I mean, if you go to that market and look at, yeah.
What's this now? Let me see. Let me. Okay.
But it doesn't say which animal. It doesn't say which animal.
I know.
They're talking about
experts,
it.
a scientist, it says it was the Chinese Center for Disease Control and Prevention, said tests showed the pneumonia-like virus initially jumped from animals to humans at the Huanan Seafood Wholesale Market. News agency from Australia reported, citing China's state-owned Xinhua news agency. So this is the government's news agency reporting this. So I don't know how trustworthy can we be of their reports of where it came from.
Yeah, they don't cite the specific animal creature. They don't. They just basically gave a standard statement about, oh, we do this and sell that, blah blah blah.
Don't worry, we got it under control. Don't worry.
It's only worldwide now. It's only global.
The now shuttered market, which sold live animals including wolf pups, foxes, rats. It is the year of the rat, by the way. Isn't that funny? The Chinese New Year's the year of the rat.
Yep. Happy New Year. Happy New Year, China.
And
the way we look at it is different from their perspective. So you have to be fair. To be fair,
food sources, yeah.
No, they have different ideas about each character.
Right.
Their perspective is different than ours. Anyway, go ahead. I understand to us it looks like, oh, that's gross, but to them it's something. Obviously, they wouldn't have put it into their zodiac. Anyway, go ahead.
I was born in the year of the snake. About what
Rabbit.
He's a rabbit. Rabbit. Ronan, what are you?
I believe I'm a year of the ram.
The ram. Okay.
That's
31 of the 33 positive samples were collected from the western zone of the market, where booths of wildlife trading concentrated. Booths of wildlife trading. Why do they even allow this?
Because it's state run and the state says, hey, you can sell live animals.
Okay. Sounds like a flea market.
Standards, obviously.
It sounds like me going to a flea market, right? But there's animals instead of like goods in there. But there's
probably everything, I imagine.
This is like I feel like we're going back to centuries.
Well, again, if they're Asian, right? Like my brother was dating this Filipino girl, and they invited me over for dinner. And I went there, and they gave me this stack of rice and had these little tiny fish all over it. I'm like, what the hell is this? And I couldn't eat it because it smelled like a fish tank. Turns out they went down to the pet shop and bought guppies. Yeah. It smells gross.
That's what they told you it was? They outright admitted it was guppies?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they said they got down at the they get so many for $1, and they're Asian. I don't know.
But wait, then again, how come bad can guppies be for you? Is there any nutritional value to it for you?
I don't know, but it smelled like an old fish tank, like dirty old. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Couldn't have been good.
Oh, so you had guppy and rice.
I took it to go. I threw it away on the way home.
Oh yeah,
did you use the doggy bag?
Yes.
It was a guppy bag.
Right. It was a rat bag.
Rat
I'll fight dessert.
So let's see what this video is. What is it? It's like 50 seconds. What they're going to show me here. Okay. Them cleaning out, I guess, the area. This is look, we're on top of it. Hey, it's Chinatown, New York City. Okay, we're just gonna get images.
I guess everything goes until somebody dies.
Right.
Okay. Now I have the thing about the masks. All right. Someone was mentioning you walking around with those masks. Those masks that they're wearing are ineffective to from getting the virus. All right. Those masks are to prevent the person who has it from spreading it outwards. So it would capture anything coming out of your nose or your mouth, especially for the surgeons. For the surgeon, if you're talking surgical mask, it's not so much to get they're afraid of getting something from the patient as much as it's to make sure the doctor doesn't infect the patient when they're standing over them like with an open wound or something.
Mhm.
The proper mask that you would need, I forgot someone there was a name for it. I forgot the proper mask for it. And you would have to make sure it's totally sealed around your nose and mouth. Not like you're seeing there where there's openings everywhere. But it would have to be totally sealed and it's not pleasant to wear off for a long time.
Oh, like a respirator.
If you want to keep viruses from breathing in viruses in the air, like walking around with you have to walk around pretty much like an air filter, you know?
Yeah. I got an old Russian respirator. You change out the filters on them.
Uh-huh. So those things that they're wearing, it's you would think, oh, okay, I'm wearing this because I don't want to catch anything. If you're wearing that, you're really saying that you might have it, even though you know what I'm saying. So
Yeah. You know how they have like prints, like the doctor might have like a smiley face on it or something.
uh-huh.
They should have like a print with like little like shark teeth, but chewing on a rat or a wolf pup or something.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. That would be pretty cool. But
Crazy. And the only thing I can think of where all the shit that's going on is like that REM song. It's the end of the world as we know it.
it's the end of the world as we know it.
Because this is like, that's great. It starts with an earthquake, birds and snakes. Earthquake, airplane, birds and snakes. Lenny Bruce is not afraid. And it goes, listen to yourself. No, that song's one of the hardest songs to learn. Or world service own needs, regardless of your own needs. Speed it up, knock speed. Yeah, it's cool. Kind of matches the mood, I guess.
Last time I checked, markets are easing up a little because earlier they were down over 400 points, so down 324. Let me do a screen share here. You see that, right? See it? You should see it. Yeah,
Mhm.
okay. You see it. Yeah, okay. 330. Gold has been climbing, and everything else is down.
The safe bet.
I'd look at some now.
Right? Yeah. Johnson & Johnson stocks can go up.
I hear there are some people already gouging with the surgical masks that are useless of security and sell you a surgical mask for 3-4 times the price. Fucking people.
Yeah. Always somebody take advantage of something.
Well, supply and demand.
Yeah. But price gouging is kind of like, it's kind of like
it gets almost immoral, right? Like
the dirty side of business.
When you have the hurricanes down in Florida or places down south, and they'll be gouging on the wood, the plywood,
Right.
sheets of plywood to cover up the windows.
Yep.
Ronan, you still with us? Did we lose him?
Well, I'm listening. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yes, there is.
Why?
No, I'm only kidding.
Oh, because you muted me before, so I'm excited.
Let me get back to the Drudge page, and you tell. Let's hold on. Where is it now? Where'd it go? Come on. There we go. Oh, Kobe Bryant, the helicopter. Yeah. Now, speaking of conspiracy theories, did you see those now coming out? The conspiracy theories as far as
Yep.
Kobe Bryant's death, and that it was predicted in some cartoon, I think in 2012. I don't know which cartoon. Did you see
I'm not
that?
sure about the cartoon, but I heard it's like restitution for the Illuminati for making him famous. You know, the whole Whitney Houston drown the tub thing.
Yeah, I saw
You know,
that as well.
Mhm.
Night of the Grammys, that kind of thing. I've heard. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
Only the good die young.
But I also seen,
Sorry
yeah.
for a 13-year-old daughter on there with him. That sucks. You know, his kid died. Because Kobe Bryant, I don't have too much respect for. Isn't the dude that was like cheating on his wife with some chick and all this other crap that came out about 10, 15 years ago?
His daughter was with him too. That's sad.
Yeah.
Too.
Yeah, that's sad.
That's. Let me see if let me see if I can pull up that video with the cartoon. I'm surprised you didn't hear about this already.
No, I haven't heard anything about a cartoon. It's like only cartoon I think of is like what, like a Scooby Doo with the Harlem Globetrotters or something.
The same, it's like the same thing they were doing with The Simpsons predicting 9/11.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Mhm.
Okay, where is cartoon? Okay, all right, here we go. Let's see if we. Let me make sure I'm screen sharing. Sorry, guys. Stop share. Is that it? Okay. All right, this says it was released. Well, this says it was released in December 28th. Another place said it was December 12th. So I don't know. Let me see if I got the right. Make sure we got the right one here. All right, so here's the cartoon.
It's Kobe Bryant.
Help me.
Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out.
Pass.
These were Shaq's.
What? That's crazy. Illuminati confirmed. That's nuts.
Then he picks up. I guess those are rings. Again, I don't follow basketball, so I'm imagine those are championship rings he had.
Mm-hmm. Wow, it's weird.
Is this the whole cartoon, or is this just?
Oh shit! It's Kobe Bryant.
Help me.
Just pass me the trophies and we'll pull you out.
Pass.
These were Shaq's.
My condolences to Kobe Bryant.
Okay. Looks like it was on comedy. It was on Comedy Central.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. That is pretty weird.
Conspiracy.
Oh, we lost Ronan.
What happened to Ronan? Where'd he go?
I have no idea.
All right. Okay, Ronan. Come back. Let me know if he comes back in the room in case I don't see him.
Okay. Oh, wait, I can't see the side. I can't see the waiting area.
Oh, you can't. Oh, you can't see the. You don't see the. Okay, I'll just make sure I keep track of that. All right. The other thing. What else was going on here? Where? Oh, let me close that. Drudge report. Okay. And apparently, he's been, done many helicopter rides. And the other report I'm seeing is that the helicopters shouldn't have had clearance. There was apparently some bad weather, some fog. So,
crazy.
Did you get to see any of the Grammys yesterday?
No. Just what they showed, like, the what they showed on the news regarding Kobe Bryant.
Right. Yeah, I wanted to watch the Grammys, but I have Dish over here, and I guess I don't know. Their negotiations with CBS, something fell through. They removed CBS from the channels,
Well, that sucks.
and yeah, and probably because CBS wants people to pay more, probably because
Mhm.
the only way to see it, I would have to get like pay all access, right? Like I have Amazon Prime, but if you want CBS, then you have to pay all access is $6 a month, which I'm probably going to pay now because they just released, which I didn't get to see Picard, Star Trek Picard. I want to say.
Oh yeah, I heard that kind of saddens me a little bit because he's so freaking old and decrepit, No,
Oh,
no, really, because like, okay, if you watch like Star Trek, right, like make it so, Earl Grey hot, but now when you hear his voice, you're like Earl Grey hot, baby. He's got that old man voice, that near death voice. Poor dude.
make it so.
Yeah, he sounds like Grandpa now. He doesn't sound like Picard anymore.
So yeah, that'd be the only way I can. Yeah, I didn't see the Grammy because I'm not really interested in the awards or the award shows in general. But the Grammys, I would watch just for the performances,
Yeah.
usually. But I guess I can always,
Mhm. I hate how they're doing that. Remember when like the internet first came out and they had all these like, they started, it's like, oh wow, that's cool. We won't have to pay for cable anymore. All this shit's free. How do you pay for internet service? But now you got like, Hulu's $14, Netflix is $12, Amazon Prime is $12.99. It's more than cable now.
yeah.
I mean, if you add the internet service also, I think I'm paying like
Unless you know where to go.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. I know a couple places to go, but I'm not much of a TV watcher. So
I will give you guys a site. You guys interested? It's called, I believe it's, hold on, Solar. Is it Solar? Yeah, Solar Movie. Let me make sure this, because let me make sure it still works. This I found to be the best site.
cool. Solar.
Hold on, because they had a couple of different extensions over the. Let me make sure I give you the right one here. I don't have it on this this browser. It's on my laptop. Okay. All right. I will put. Yeah, this works. Let me screen share. You guys want to see stuff for free? There you go. Do you see that? There you go.
Not yet.
That is Solar Movie. See it?
Cool.
Yeah. Solarmovie.cr. Now the thing here, you have to realize, if you don't have ad blocker or make sure you have whatever malware protect. Because when you click on it, another window is going to pop up. You just have to click out of them. And sometimes it takes 2 or 3 click outs before you can actually access the movie. Sometimes. It all depends on the movie. But you got movies, you got TV shows, some old, some new. The movies, this is the page with the new stuff.
Yeah, my wife will like this. She's watching.
All right. What usually happens now, like if a movie just came out, you might see on here, and it'll be like you'll see cam version. That's like a crappy. So, but you just right. So you give it a little time, it gets to HD. If you're like me, I have no problem waiting to watch a movie.
Yeah, same here.
And unless there's like really cool special effects, then I'll go to the movie theater to get the experience, you know.
Mhm.
But if it's like a comedy or something, why I'm not gonna go to the movie theater? Just not.
Mhm.
So
Sweet.
no, I don't know. Oh, TV series. I'm not seeing. Sometimes I don't think they have the. Does they have Star Trek out yet? I don't think so. But yeah, check that out.
Sweet.
Sweet spot. You're welcome, folks. Let me see. Let me get back to Drudge Report. Picking up the guitar again.
Oh no, it's my son. He's practicing.
Oh, cool.
He's in another room.
Cool.
He's a fast. He picks up quick on that.
I envy people like that who have that ear.
My daughter, she's the same. But she'll pick a tune out on the piano. It'll take her a little bit, but she'll figure it out, and he'll figure it out on the guitar. And it amazes me in a way because I've been teaching myself guitar for I don't know how many years, and I'm still messing up.
Yeah, I hear you. How about this one? This singer who wore a pro-Trump dress to the Grammys.
She's crazy.
Look at that.
That's
Who
crazy.
was this anyway? Joy Villa.
I mean, especially at the Grammys, because you think like most singers and artists always are backing up the Democrats or more liberal.
Mm.
And that's tacky as hell.
Yeah, it is tacky.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder how much she paid for it.
Yeah, right.
There's the back.
Oh wow.
Oh, it says impeached and reelected. Oh, come on. The shoes are pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, that's a little generic. You could wear them on 4th of July, Memorial Day.
Yeah, pretty nice. The purse is
yeah, I know.
crazy.
They're not going to say how much. Oh, what's this?
Choose life.
She wore a white gown decorated with a fetus in the womb and a Choose Life handbag at the 2018 Grammys. So I guess she wants to be known as the one who makes, some kind of statement.
Yeah, she wants to be the wave maker.
Daddy issues,
Yeah.
Didn't get enough attention when she was a kid. Hence the tattoos and the dresses. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, look at this. Build the wall. She has a Pink Floyd dress.
Oh, what? I wonder if Pink Floyd approves that.
It's like written.
Yeah, the same style. Wow.
It'll make America great again, Purse.
Wow, that's crazy.
Hit some other characters. Man, see, this is why the Grammys are entertaining. No, let's see the slideshow. Let's see. Mamma mia. Lizzo. That's what you look like? That's what Lizzo looks like. I've heard the music,
Oh, my son showed me her stuff. Yeah. I don't like it.
Little Nas X.
Whoa, that's gay.
Yeah, you think? I mean, what's with that shirt? I don't know what.
Yeah, it reminds you like a Spaniard bullfight outfit. But there. Get gayer.
Hey, Pink Cowboy. Hee haw.
Rodeo gays come around me outside. Around me outside.
Ariana Grande. It's one big poofy dress.
Mm-hmm.
Reliving the Sweet 16, I guess.
It's a foxy broad.
Yeah, she's got a good voice. She does.
Mhm.
Billy Porter, what the fuck? You know, I
What
saw
is
this
going on?
dude. I saw that hat go by in the background. They were interviewing somebody at the Grammys. I saw that hat go by, and I thought it was going to be, I thought it was Sia, you know, because she
Hmm.
hides her face. I don't know, is
Uh-huh.
this guy?
What is going on?
What is going on, Vic?
They're putting stuff in the water to make frogs gay. See, nobody listens to what's his face.
Who?
What's that guy? They're putting stuff in the water, making frogs gay. The conspiracy theory guy. He's always yelling.
Oh, Alex Jones?
Alex Jones. That's it. Yeah.
Okay.
They're putting stuff in the purple Kool-Aid, making people gay.
There's BTS, that big South Korean band. They were there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me no liking no K-pop.
You know, I'm surprised they haven't got more attention here. But
I don't know. I think only like young gay dudes and old women that want to relive some kind of youthful Godzilla movie fantasy like them.
my
K-pop.
sugar.
Pretty much, yeah.
I remember she had such a thing for them.
Yeah.
Sugar, where are you? We miss you, Sugar. I hope she's doing
Sugar.
honey, honey. Oh, let me see. Did Ronan come back? No, he didn't come back. Okay. He just left us. Flat left. All right. Who's this? Oh, this is Billie Eilish. Interesting.
Hmm.
It's an interesting outfit.
Mhm.
I like the hair.
Yeah, it's not too bad. Everything
Yeah,
matches.
yeah, no, very well coordinated. I like it. I like it. I like it.
Nothing gay or political about it.
Right. I like it.
Mhm.
And this one, look at the face on her. Like,
Mm.
just take the picture. What is she carrying? Those are like
A CD.
gumballs?
I don't know.
I can't zoom in. It won't let me zoom in.
She don't look very happy.
Oh, here, zoom out. Yeah, not very happy. BB Rexa. Not too familiar.
All right. Cleavage is good.
Looks like an
Bye-bye.
optical illusion.
Yeah. It's like the Sparkless truck. Remember that?
There's the what truck?
Hmm?
The what truck? You said
Oh,
truck?
like the old Sparkless truck, the water delivery service. So they give you the Sparkless water. Me and Sparkless water making friends. They had those little dangly things on the back of the truck, so it was like water flowing. It kind of reminded me of her shirt there.
I don't remember that. No,
Oh.
no, don't remember those. There's Usher.
It was like just going to school on a winter day.
Yeah. Looks like you put on some weight there, a little bit of weight there.
Mm-hmm. Getting older.
I like Usher. Usher is a performer. I like him. I like his
Yeah.
stuff. His dancing. John Legend. So what is it like? What's with this suit? It's like half and half.
Yeah, it's pleated skirt on one side. I guess it goes both ways. The Illuminati parties are crazy because remember when they had Trump was rolling around with Kanye West? I was like, that must be his Illuminati gift.
And look at those shoes. They look like handicapped shoes.
They do, like diabetic shoes.
Yeah.
Bad choice. I mean, it'd be cool if you wore like white shoes like Pee Wee Herman and a little red bow tie. He's only a couple steps away.
Oh, it reminds me of the episode. I don't know if you remember Seinfeld episode with Kramer, and he was developing a sneaker to help you jump higher.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I think George was walking around with them for a while. Oh, there's some leg there. Hey, Chrissy in.
Nice.
Except that front. I hate that top though.
Yeah.
It's so like, I don't know what the fuck that is.
Like cake icing went bad or something.
All right, here we go. So we're back to a little bit of normalcy. Shawn Mendes.
Well, I don't know. It's Joker style, but those tight jeans on dudes, this is gay too.
That's the thing. That seems to be. It's going. Dude, I remember, man, in the 80s, the early 80s, or the whole new wave scene. I had jeans. That was the thing. It was skinny on the bottom. That was the trend.
Yeah, you cuff them. You would cuff your jeans, right?
No, not cuff them. It was just straight leg. It was like, just like you see here, pretty much like that. It was a
Really?
thing. Yeah, the whole punk rock scene.
Oh, punk rock. Okay, I'm on the West Coast, so it was more like the rap style stuff was going down. So it was baggy pants, baggy overalls.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about more like the new wave scene, early 80s. I don't know, New York, UK.
Oh, okay, yeah, I see what you're saying.
Sex
Like,
Pistols wearing stuff, it was straight leg like that, and then you had the thin ties, if you remember. I know I'm showing my age here,
No, I'm right there. I'm close to you. I remember that stuff. Yeah.
So I used to wear the thin ties, the narrow ties. I think I still have a couple in my closet. It'll come back. It's gonna come back.
The jeans came back.
Hey, you had the 70s flair came back for a little bit, and now the pants are coming like this kind. But unless you're slim,
Yeah.
Unless you're like this, have a body style like him, you look ridiculous otherwise. I've seen heavy guys wear these jeans, and it's like,
I seen it too. It doesn't look too good.
yeah.
Like golf ball on a tee.
It's Khaled. Okay. I like that jacket. It's pretty nice. It's cool.
Red's my favorite color.
What the hell? This looks like it's photoshopped. This looks like someone else's head.
It does. No, it's got a big head.
This unless it's his top. Is it the top throwing us off? And speaking of Illuminati, right?
Yep. Right, there you go. Checkerboard. That's a Temple of David floor there.
But there you go. You have the skinny jeans. This one's a little more. They're high water there though. That you would have been teased at school for back in my day.
Where's the flood?
Yeah, where's the flood at?
Yep.
But that definitely looks photoshopped. It does not look like.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
But probably that turtleneck collar on him too kind of separates his head too. It's weird.
Yeah.
Bad fashion choice for that guy.
I know. Are we spending too much time on the Grammy fashion show here? This is an interesting dress.
Yeah, it's got like a skirt dress combo.
Yeah, it looks like, I wonder if she can pull the bottom off, and then there you go. We got a short skirt.
Right? I wonder if there's a third part for her special someone that drops down.
She almost has a pose like a superhero.
Mm-hmm.
Lana Del Rey. She doesn't look too happy. Go ahead. Just take the picture already.
Yeah.
Shania Twain. Where have you been?
Right.
Trevor Noah. That's nice. Oh, nice. Looking sharp. We're looking for the crazy outfits.
A lot of leg on that one.
It's an interesting suit he has. That's interesting. Nick Jones. Yeah, all right. Priyanka Chopra.
Hmm.
Jonas Brothers. Okay, and then again with the short pants there, the tight bottoms there, straight leg. Tyler the Creator. Okay.
So he's the busboy. A gay busboy.
I must have been a
You
bitch.
notice how like most of
Yeah.
Oh, sorry?
I was going to just say it must have been a bitch to be lugging that shit around.
Right? Yeah, that's an accessory he doesn't need. And I was just looking at these. Most of these like black dudes are all dressed kind of gay, and then all the hip hop music lately has been really gay. I mean, like talking about having sex with dudes.
Mm. Yeah. The songs and stuff, the lyrics again.
I don't listen
More.
to many. I stopped listening to rap when it got ridiculous. But yeah, it's really gay, man. It's weird. I don't know. I know it's a new thing. I don't know. You gotta be,
That's
PC.
Gwen Stefani? I'm sorry.
Oh, who's that?
That's Gwen Stefani.
Is it really?
She looks
Is she-
good.
Yeah, she does. Is she still married to that lead singer from Bush? Is that him?
No, that's Blake Shelton. That's the country star.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. The more I drank.
And the voice. Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't know. I think well they did a duet, I think, on the Grammys.
She go country or he went pop?
They might have come out with a song, and I think they might be dating because he got divorced.
Mm.
Common. This is his name. What's your name, man? Common.
Don't worry about it.
Who you are, Common? All right. You know, this thing says there's 140 pictures.
Oh.
DJ Khaled. What the hell? Did you like put a Sharpie marker to your face? Because that's
Right.
what it looks like. It looks like somebody Sharpied in his face.
I wouldn't doubt it.
What the fuck? Your mustache is messed up.
Let me fix it for you.
Good guy. Dan and Shay.
Okay.
Dan and Shay.
Danny Shay's
I don't
good.
know who Dan. I don't know who Shay is.
I have no idea.
Rosalia. Okay. Twigs. FKA Twigs. That's an interesting outfit.
Yeah, a little Halloweeny, but
Yeah, kind of gothic look. It's nice. Yes. He's a little pissed. It's Billy Ray Cyrus.
you should be pissed.
Yeah. That's who they were. They were interviewing him.
Mhm.
And then I saw the other guy when I was talking about the hat go by, Billy Porter.
Mm.
But they were interviewing Billy Ray Cyrus and asking him about his daughter. And of course, I'm so proud of her, blah, blah, blah. And she's going to have just a new single out, which I didn't get to listen to yet. Brandy Carlisle. I think she's lesbian.
I think so.
Just saying,
I think all women are lesbian.
Not that there's anything wrong with it.
No.
Yeah. Life Force.
She's kind of in that weird suit just because of like the pattern. For some reason, I just had like a thought of, remember Cheers, the show Cheers?
Mm-hmm.
And Carla?
Yeah.
It kind of reminds me of that. The hair and
Reminds you of Carla?
yeah, for some reason. I guess it's the hair and the way that suit reminds you like of something like some grandma would make in the 80s,
There's some definitely, I think, Oriental influence here.
Yep.
All right, I'll do a couple more because I really want to get to. There's Heidi Klum. Oh, there's Ozzy Osbourne
Wow.
with his daughter. Oh, he's looking like he can't. He's looking like he can't walk too well.
He's got to be up there.
Yeah, he's up there, man. I think he has Parkinson, right?
I heard that, yeah. Here a minute. No, it's not.
He did a song. Did you hear the song he did with Post Malone?
No.
It's good.
I'm about
It's
to look
good.
it up.
Yeah, look it up. It's good.
Ozzy Malone.
I forgot the name of
On
it.
my list.
Is Bonnie Raitt?
Mhm.
All
What's she
right.
doing, man? She's still doing stuff?
I don't know. I guess really go to the award show. There's still a lot of guests, right?
Yeah, that's true.
They're all in the industry.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
What the crap? That's like the
What?
Lone Ranger retard style. Which way did my ponytails go? Wrong side, fool.
What the fuck is this? Oh my god! Yeah, it's like I don't.
That's ridiculous.
But I guess the more ridiculous, the more publicity.
That's yep.
I guess. Cage the Elephant. I've heard a couple of songs off their most recent album. It's pretty good.
Hmm.
Jim Gaffigan, man, he got pretty heavy. I saw him live a couple years ago.
Oh yeah? It's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah, it's pretty funny. Clean comic. Yeah,
hard to find a clean comic.
yeah. But man, he put some weight on there. Sheila E. Oh my god.
Wow.
That we
That's a flashback from the 80s, right?
telling you.
I remember her when she was in that one movie with Run DMC, Beastie Boys, and all that. Remember that? Crush Groove.
LL Cool J.
Oh, blew the brother out.
Giving those Illuminati signs.
All right. He is.
Cyndi Lauper.
Not looking bad for age.
Yeah.
Reminds me of a Dolly Parton with no tits.
Elvis Costello.
He's always cool. That's one of my favorites.
Holly James, Justin Levine. Okay. We'll get to some names I'm familiar with there. Gary Clark Jr. and Nicole.
Looks like a prostitute and her pimp in the 70s. Right? Better have my money.
Okay. And there's the
Trump dump 2020.
what the fuck? This just looks like a weird couple.
Yeah.
It's Pia Mia. Pia Mia. I guess that's the model. Louis Bell. Man, you look like you remind me of that comic. Who's that? Mr. Bean. It's like Mr. Bean. With Mr. Bean and the string bean.
Right? Yeah. I want to feed her a hamburger or something, poor girl.
No War, Love Iran. Okay. Righty.
I doubt it's going to stop anything, but good effort.
Yeah. Roberta Flack. Wow. Yeah, wheelchair.
Yep. What's Roberta Flack? I can't remember.
Singer from the 80s, I think.
Yeah. I remember her, but I'm trying to remember what song she did because they had like so many singers, you know, like Dionne Warwick made a comeback then. Roberta Flack. There was also there was a lot at one time. I couldn't remember. I just call them short-haired black chicks.
Dude, Ricky Rebel.
The commentary on that.
Who the fuck is Ricky Rebel?
I don't know.
The fuck?
Oh man, that's crazy.
He's got like
It looks like a Civil War picture.
yeah.
Yeah,
I'm thinking
this is real my whore Clementine.
That's what they're going for. Chris Brown. Flavor Flav.
Flavor Flav. He look, you know, it looks like. Remember Gremlins 2?
I remember the Gremlins, like what the Gremlins looked like.
Yeah, like that, right? They have that smile on the face like a gremlin, like after the Gizmo face when they're in that whole gremlin reptilian.
David Flav, look, I'm 70, trying to be 17.
Right?
Stop, everybody stop.
What the?
Okay. It's probably the most like as far as dress goes, at least. I mean, yeah.
Mhm. Yeah. So the day.
Every day there. What the hell does this do? Sean Ross. That's interesting.
Yeah, kind of gay.
Look at my outfit to match my. Did I get my outfit to match my hair, or did I have my hair done to match my outfit? Okay.
Another one.
Let me wear a half dress, skirt, and a top of a suit,
Yeah.
and have some things hanging out of the pockets or something.
And what about them boots? What is up with those boots?
Oh, you guys just look too normal. Stop it.
Like dinner at Sizzler.
You too. You look too normal.
Is that?
What are you
Or is
doing?
that? I thought it was Diana Ross. No.
Ah, yeah. For a quick second, yeah, I thought the same thing, Diana. Kind of, but. And there. All right, I'm gonna stop here for this. I had enough of this fashion show.
Yeah.
Damn. Poor people out there. Oh, Denise out there watching. Yeah, clothes are very interesting. Ronan, you coming back in or what? Huh? What happened?
Yeah, I'm the Ronan.
What happened to you, buddy? All right, so I definitely want to get to this. Paul White. This let me stop screen share. Okay. Oh. All right. Now she mentions the satanic pregnancies, right? Because she's praying that all satanic pregnancies to miscarry. Yeah. This is yeah. No, I thought she was like the official White House chaplain, but she's the president's advisor.
Yeah, I heard about her. She's nuts.
Oh, she is nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but but so many Christian women look up to her.
Mm-hmm.
But despite her shenanigans and her divorce and cheating on her husband, and yeah.
Crazy. But then again, Christians, right? A lot of Christians usually are pretty wicked people because they could get away with it because Jesus died for their sins, so all hell broke loose. And you see that a lot in Christians. A lot of double talk, two-sided.
Yeah, I hear you. I wouldn't say most, but
a lot.
Yeah. But here, this is a minute and a half. She'll mention the satanic-y thing at the end, but oh my God, yeah, there you go. Cool. Listen.
Hey, we interrupt that which has been deployed to hurt the church in this season. That which is.
Let me make sure it buffers. Okay.
The church in this season, that which has been deployed to hurt this nation in the name of Jesus. Forgive us for our sins. Come on, I need you guys to pray. We cancel every surprise from the witchcraft in the marine kingdom. Any hex, any spell, any witchcraft, any spirit of control, any Jezebel, anything that the enemy desires through spells, through witchcraft, through any way that is manipulation, demonic manipulation, we curse that. We break it according to the word of God. In the name of Jesus, we come against the marine kingdom. We come against the animal kingdom.
They're coming against the marine kingdom.
What's that about?
I know. What is that about? You're coming against the marine kingdom and the animal kingdom.
That's just crazy.
Oh. I always loved those prayers. I mean, even when I was a Christian, I cringed these prayers about cursing things.
Mm-hmm.
you know, and they
Yeah.
would use the Old Testament blessings and cursing, but cursing sicknesses and cursing spirits, and man, cursing. I thought that was like the devil's work to be doing cursing.
Right. I thought like, like especially like Christianity was against like, old witchcraft superstitions and all that stuff. More solid by now.
Yeah.
A woman that rides upon the waters, we break the power in the name of Jesus, and we declare that any strange winds that have been sent to hurt the church, sent against this nation,
Any strange winds. We curse the weather.
Isn't that cursing God in a way? We curse the weather?
Yeah.
Right? It's blasphemy.
sent against our president, sent against myself,
Sent against myself. Wait, she'll throw it in.
Others. We break it by the superior blood of Jesus right now. In the name of Jesus, we arrest every infirmity, affliction, fatigue, weariness, weakness, fear, sickness, any self-righteousness, any self-serving action, God. Let pride fall.
Now she's praying against infirmities and stuff, right?
Yeah.
I always find it's a funny thing.
Right.
What do you notice about Paula White here?
What do you mean?
She's wearing glasses.
Uh-huh.
I mean, this is a woman who's always praying, against infirmities and sickness and injury and health. Yet you're wearing glasses.
Right. Yep.
It's the same thing with the fat preachers. They're praying against everything else but gluttony, right? Which is a sin in the Old Testament. I always find that always amusing. Who are you to preach against anything? You fat bastards. Anyway, all right, we're coming up to the satanic-y point here.
Let pride fall. Let pride fall. Let pride fall. In the name of Jesus, we command all satanic pregnancies to miscarry right now.
There it is.
Wow. She said, "Let pride fall." Is that her name behind her in big giant letters, maybe?
Yeah, right. Good point. And it's always Paula White Ministries, right? It's always their name, and then ministry. Talk about pride.
That's pride there.
Yeah.
And to pray for miscarriages of satanics. He's a Christian. Anything other than Christianity is satanic. So they pretty much just, let's pray for everybody else's baby to, miscarry.
Exactly. And what makes a satanic pregnancy?
I don't know.
Like you said, is it anyone who gets pregnant that's not a Christian? Does that make
through Christian eyes? Knowing many, I think so. Yeah.
You have a satanic pregnancy. You don't believe in Jesus. Satanic pregnancy. You have the Antichrist in your womb, and she's praying for them miscarried.
And I kind of think that the devil in the way is the real God, good God, because when the Lord said, "Let there be light," and Lucifer, which in Greek I think is Fearlux, which means light bringer. Brings the light to God, brings the light for God. So is he not the son in a way? And isn't the son the first God? And if God allows anything to happen, but the devil is supposed to be there to correct and to punish those who do wrong, who's the real God here?
Are you saying that when God said, "Let there be light," he said, "Let there be Lucifer"?
Let there be light. Let me bring light to the world. Let me bring Lucifer to illuminate you. Let me illuminate you, and let that one that illuminates also be the one that punishes, that tempts. That they'll test your character, because God doesn't do a dang thing.
That's an interesting twist on it. I guess you can make it say anything you want.
Yeah, I always think of things that piss my brother off. He's a hardcore Christian.
Let there be light. But wait a minute. Lucifer means light bearer.
Yep.
So if God is saying, "Let there be light," then God is Lucifer. Yes.
Yep. Makes sense in a way.
There you go.
We command all satanic pregnancies to miscarry right now. We declare that anything that's been conceived in satanic wombs, that it'll...
Anything been conceived in satanic wombs.
That's weird.
That is weird. Oh,
That's kind of cringy, for them to say something like that in front of all these people.
very cringy.
miscarry. It will not be able to carry forth any plan of destruction, any plan of harm.
Now, they're doing the backpedaling, of course.
When she dropped dead right there.
They're backpedaling now because now apparently they're saying that, sorry, Ronan, hey, welcome back. They're saying that, oh, she was just using it as a metaphor. A metaphor for what?
That's always their excuse.
A metaphor for what? Denise is saying Trump better denounce her or he's lost my vote. That is interesting. I wonder what kind of backlash is this, how much attention is going to be given to this.
Right.
But again, yeah, she's backpedaling. Oh, it's just a metaphor, because we are in an election year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it really gets me on this whole Trump thing too. I mean, I don't know. It shows how wrong the Republican Party, conservatives are. Just everything that's going on with that whole impeachment trial is just ridiculous.
All publicity stunt. Him picking Paul White and having her there, pray for him, be with him, trying to raise, because Billy Graham was like the standard, and he's kind of conservative. He did his preaching, but nothing too crazy, you didn't get these satanic-y prayers
over the top like that. He was really kind of mellow.
Well, yeah, I mean, though, but anyway.
Well, as far as Christians go,
it's just politics. This is placating to the Christian population, the evangelicals, to get their vote, get the woman vote. I mean, to me, it's just plain, sight.
Yeah, kissing babies and lying, handing out cigars.
Yeah. And now you chose the wrong. She says these stupid things.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Any thoughts on this, Ronan? Ronan, have you?
It to me, it just like goes to pattern. If someone says, I support Trump, Trump brings them in, and then if they say something against Trump, he'll say, "I never knew that person. We were in pictures together. I don't know them." It's the same pattern, just different labels.
The Epstein rule.
It's open corruption. That's what it is. He came in to drain the swamp. He did. He made it into a cesspool. Okay, I accept that.
He exposed.
I mean, so much for draining the swamp. I'm kind of disappointed in you. I mean, you got a banker as a former Goldman Sachs, right? And other advisors that just came from the in crowd, still from the in crowds, bankers, military complex, support the military complex.
It's like Clubhouse. You bring all your friends in.
Same old.
Yep.
Unless he's, I don't know.
Well, I look at it basically as a standard stuff. President Trump and people who side with him want to basically set it up as a nation of kings and peasants. That's it. Yeah. So okay, that's what they want to do, and those people are helping him get away with it.
Well, the funny thing was when Trump ran, his whole platform kind of was like everybody wanted him to be president because everybody thought they could be rich just like him. And he kind of used that to his advantage then. And then when he gets in there, it totally contradicts everything he was kind of talking about and makes the gap even larger.
He's getting away with it.
Yeah, he is. Yeah, and it's because of the good old country American, the Make America Great platform with rebel flag and the pickup trucks and the guns and
No, he's brilliant salesman, excellent at marketing. He just can't do the job.
Mm.
See the deal. The art of the deal. Get that wrong one.
It doesn't mean that the House can impeach him again. It doesn't mean that. It's like being indicted a second, third, fourth, 10th time.
I have. From what I'm seeing, they got nothing. It's becoming this whole impeachment process is a big waste of time.
Well, because it becomes a matter of record, historians can look into it and maybe understand it better than we can now. Because I do believe that people who are interested nowadays, they're far more knowledgeable because of the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Australian woman dies in cake eating contest.
All right. What did she eat, man? She went out happy, man. She went out happy, dude.
Right.
Proving once again, you can't have your cake and eat it too. Oh, God.
A lamington? She shoveled a lamington into her mouth? Okay.
Yep.
Cube-shaped sponge cake, huh? Oh, that sounds tasty.
It does, right? Dipped in chocolate.
So I don't know. The autopsy might say she might have been suffering from like high blood pressure or something. She had a seizure.
The woman was rushed to the hospital. She was a contestant in the Australia Day lamington and meat pie eating contest. Did she choke?
That's what I was thinking.
How she had a seizure.
Yeah, seizure. Yeah.
So it might not have been the cake, even though we could joke that it was the cake. So our last meal was sponge cake and chocolate and covered in grated coconut. Not a bad way to go.
Yeah, it sounds good, man.
Sad. You can't have your cake and eat it too. Now I heard there was some rockets now being shot at the embassy in Iraq.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Apparently the Taliban, this is according to the very reputable Daily Star magazine. No, wait, this is a different. This is, a plane was shot down in Afghanistan. Okay, Taliban are taking credit for that. But in another story, I think it was 3 rockets. How big these rockets are, I don't know, that were shot at the embassy. You've heard about that?
No.
Yeah. Here it is. 3 rockets hit in protest. None of them have been claimed. 1 rocket hit an embassy cafeteria at dinner time, while 2 others nearby. Now, I got to tell you, though, Iraq has requested that U.S. leave the country. They requested to get out, leave the embassy, and leave. And they, in my mind, they have every right to do so. And they're probably all protesting that they are not leaving. And, of course, our country's going to want to stay there, want to have a military presence there. It's for our own strategy and to expand and protect the empire. But we have to protect the sovereignty of countries, and if they want us out, we should be leaving.
Yeah, I agree with that. But the U.S. has to police the whole world, so you gotta,
Yep. Okay. Let's see. Anything else? So the Taliban. Let me pull this up. Screen share. Where's screen share? There we go. Taliban. We have another incident here. Yeah, I like to know when we're gonna finally get out of there as well, out of Afghanistan. How long we're there now? 19 years, something like that. 18, 19 years.
Mm-hmm.
Probably spent nearly $1 trillion there. I think we've lost a couple thousand lives on the U.S. side. This is obviously the wrong video. But Taliban have claimed a passenger plane, quote unquote, that crashed in Afghanistan was actually a U.S. Air Force jet it deliberately shot down. The jet came down in the country's eastern Ghazni province, which is controlled by the military organization. Local officials initially reported the jet to be a Boeing 737 that belonged to Ariana Airlines, carrying 83 passengers. But the state-owned carrier quickly moved to deny the claims as new pictures emerged from the crash site. Yeah, again, this is the Star. I don't know whether to trust these pictures unless we get some confirmation from another news source.
It's hard to tell with the media these days, too. It's just everything's
yeah. I think they were saying also there were CIA members in this plane. They're claiming were CIA.
Hey guys, it's been fun, but I got to run. My wife's got to be at work in about 15 minutes, and I'm the driver. So.
You're the driver?
Yep.
With that eyesight?
Yeah, I have a doctor's appointment. I just can't drive at night.
Oh, okay.
That's Yep.
All right. Well, go carefully. Go carefully.
Cool. All right. I'll catch you later.
All right. Catch you later.
Take care.
Bye.
Yeah. Let's see what else is going on here. Just quickly look and see if there was any other clickbait news. Anything else we can cover? Homelessness on the rise in California. No, that's expected, as well as many people leaving California and New York because it's just too expensive to live. All right. That's that. Anything else you want to talk about, Ronan? Perhaps on recent debates or any bullshit going on in the great debate community?
Oh no, well, I haven't kept up with that Steve McRae thing. I think it was like some days ago. He was mentioned. Currently, I'm enjoying Skylar Fiction and Dragnaut Silvas. They're pretty good. I did join True Empiricism. Today's Monday. Last night, and chatted with him, and he's got a skewed way of looking at it because in the face of reason, evidence, he still says we're a Christian nation, where I was pointing out, no, we're secular.
Right.
And he wanted to drag that out. So I played with him for 2-3 hours, something like that. 2.5 hours. Yeah. I
Wow.
played with it, but he was, kept alluding to different things, and I kept pointing things out. And then, well, this lady Brenda was there, and
Yeah, I caught the clip that was played on Skylar's show today. Yeah, and
oh yeah, okay. So you
yeah, I saw that little clip. Yeah, there were
yeah. Well, after
come out,
yeah,
but he's not going to be one to and a lot of the. I think it's in human nature. In these hangouts, you're in public. People don't want to look like they were wrong. They don't want to be proven wrong. It hurts their pride. It's very hard for a lot of people to say, you know what, you're wrong, or even to say I don't know.
Yep, but to me, isn't it? Well, not well. The question I have is, isn't it odd, even though someone explained the idea and provided evidence and it just made a sound argument, and other people agreed with the argument, the person says, no, I don't want to believe it. But it's still the way I think it is. And I'm saying, well, you have that right, but it doesn't mean it's real or true.
Exactly.
And a lot of people appear to use that, even though I think they know, like G-Man and true empiricism. I think they know, but they deny it because it keeps them in the limelight. They even though it's like, well, with Brenda, right? She explained it, I explained it, and I've explained other things to him, and he's still, in spite of it all, instead of saying, even at one point, well, it's later in that video, he says, well, you're right. He just said, you're right. But then,
Did you guys or anything in Skylar? I mean, I brought it up in the side chat. I don't know if, because after a while I just stopped listening. But in the there's a part in the Treaty of Tripoli, Article 11, I believe Jefferson's writings, and it's stated right there: by no means is America a Christian nation. Right.
But see, true empiricism. I'm imagining he knew that already, but that's why he kept going to the Treaty of Paris, not Tripoli. He kept going to the Treaty of Paris, and I looked at it, and that statement about the God Trinity thing, it's in the preamble, right? It's not the actual treaty itself. It's before the actual framing, right, of the treaty. And people like him, they want to use these obscure references, in spite of knowing that we're talking about, like you had pointed out, the Treaty of Tripoli, where it says right there. It says it right there. He looks up. He found the Treaty of Paris, which had a preamble to it, and I pointed that out to him, but he still doesn't want to believe it. By then, Brenda had been kicked out.
What year was that? The Treaty of Paris.
The Treaty of Paris basically was saying that Europe was acknowledging that America was a country.
I got 3 different years coming up: 1763, 1783, or 1898.
I don't recall which one he was referencing. It's the one that has the preamble that includes the Trinity, in other words.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, it's a preamble, and I pointed, it's a preamble, man. It's not the actual, the contract. It's not that, but he doesn't want to believe it. And I believe he knows. I do believe that's why he didn't bring up a Tripoli. You know what I mean? Because it states it right there. You quoted it, actually, as I recall, in the stream. So, and there's people like that. A lot of them are like we can cite them all because we know who they are, right? Because they're basically the theist who want to say, well, no, God did it all. Well, no, it's not that way,
Right. Oh, we got Grateful to Jesus in the outside chat. I remember seeing.
Oh, he was really picked on over in
Yeah,
Skyler's.
I don't know if it's a he or a she.
It doesn't matter. It's a label.
Yeah.
It really doesn't matter. It's a label.
Mhm.
Again, grateful to Jesus. No, it's not built on biblical
I
principles.
want to know what he or she means by biblical principles. What?
No. He won't elaborate. Grateful to Jesus will not elaborate.
Okay.
Just like
Well,
everyone like him. See, there you go. Land or religion. He'll just come up with these little slogans. They all do.
right.
They all do. And it's like, okay, that's what you want. That's fine. Go ahead.
What biblical principle? Like slavery?
He won't. Grateful to Jesus won't elaborate. See, he's jumping around, or she is. Let's presume it's a he,
Yeah,
because there's usually the guys that are, that talented.
that'd be trolling.
Okay, fine. Put it any way you want. He just sees, yes, but he was part of the Bible.
Yeah. Now, for you, if you don't know Grateful to Jesus, I am not an atheist. Okay, I am not an atheist. I would um, when you look at the Constitution, when it says Creator, right, they were giving a very generic term for God. They didn't allude to any specific belief in a God. Many of the founders were deists. Um, you cannot get anywhere, even to this day, politically, if you stated yourself to be an atheist. So, deist was a safe spot, I think, for a lot of the founding part. Yeah. Or how many times to this day politicians going to church, to appease the Christians and get their vote, or put on this facade of being a believer, and come on, they don't act Christian at all. So that's how I see it. They just placate to the Christians. You have to get the vote. Since most people are Christians, they're not going to vote for an atheist. I mean, even if the atheist, I bet, even if the politician was giving, was expressing the need for one's, to have life, liberty, pursuit of happiness. Even if they express that you should have these rights, you should be free. Some Christian, what they would say, Christian principles, if you want to say that, love and everything. If the person was an atheist doing this, he probably still wouldn't get the vote just because he's an atheist, even though he was, standing up for liberty. I wish we can have a libertarian party, a strong libertarian party. So what is he saying? Why say God at all? There's a spirit.
They would have to place quite a few people in office, before they can really get a foothold in the Washington political machine, because it's really just you're a Republican or you're a Democrat. That's it. That's the way they want to keep it, because that's the dance they want to have, so no one else can join unless you play along.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. I mean, that's typical, but
It's libertarian party's gaining some couple of things I was reading, gaining some traction, getting a lot of the youth join libertarian party, but not enough to make any, as far as presidency go, anything like that. You're going to see that happening. No significant change, like you said, until you have a number of them winning in a number of states. Yeah. So
I'd like to. Well, I had this discussion with some other people years ago, and I said, well, there's a separation of church and state, so I don't agree with a courthouse or a public building having a Christmas tree in it, right? And so everybody was all up in arms. And then, my argument is like the scenario I gave him. I told him, okay, imagine a city in America, not a big, not a small, just a city, right? And a whole bunch of Muslims moved into the city. They're all Americans, have the right to vote, right? And then one year, you got, your little nativity scene going on there in a public building or a public place, a park, for example. And one year, all of that, is great. And then the next year, all of the city council and the mayor and the judges were like, all of them over time, 5 years, let's say 5 years, they all, voted Muslims into those offices and seats. Yes. And then a subsequent year, they had, a copy of the Quran, right, displayed in the courthouse. Would you be comfortable with that? No, well, that's why it's a separation of church and state.
Exactly. Well, you had the what was it? The Satanic Temple. They were trying to make a case to have a statue of the Baphomet displayed.
I think they did it in Oklahoma
somewhere.
I think they lobbied and they got the right to that. I think it was in Oklahoma.
Because if you're going to look this up, symbols in the square or whatever, then you're going to allow for everybody. And this is where it becomes a mess. This could be, But you have that one town. There's one town. One city in Michigan that's pretty much all Muslim. I doubt you'll see a nativity scene in their courtyard. So Christmas tree, I don't have too much of a problem. It's not really. It's kind of a secular symbol, really.
What is?
Yeah.
What's a secular symbol?
Well, I guess I'm not secular. Maybe I say generic, just for holidays. Though it's and some would say it's pagan. Really, the Christmas tree, the pagan symbol. I don't know. Welcome back, Denise. But yeah, can you imagine? Oh, they have statues of Moses in Congress.
Yeah, that should be gotten rid of.
Yeah, I think so. I think they have a picture or a statue or something of the Ten Commandments as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. I say we're done here. What do you think, Ronan?
Well, whatever you like, please.
Yeah, I think I'm going to end it here. I want to go get something to eat, take care of some things. I have other things in my mind, but more of like, about Christianity. I think what I'm going to start doing, what I want to do is make these very short videos and just like kind of make these like bullet points, of my objections. I think I'm going to do something like that in the near future. Do something like under a minute. And yeah. Like when I put in a lot of like here's one. I'll just give you an example that I think about. And I put it in some of the outside chats when the debates come up or when the subject comes up about manuscripts, and they're arguing about how many manuscripts they got for the Bible and blah, blah, blah. And it always amazes me, and this is what I simply say. I am to believe that Yahweh, who apparently can raise the dead, perform all sorts of miracles, right? Cause a flood. And he's supposed to be all benevolent and all this stuff. I am to believe that he can do all these things, but yet cannot preserve any original manuscripts, none whatsoever, which would solve so many issues. Never mind if, in fact, there's a heaven and a hell. We have billions of people with their eternal destination at stake. Okay? Because you don't have any original manuscripts. So, yeah, that's one of the things, Ronan. This reminds me of the 10 Commandments. I mean, wouldn't it be nice if we found the 10 Commandments? We found these tablets written with the finger of God, and you would be able to examine this thing and tell how it was inscribed, if there was any tools used, if it was some kind of out of this world elements found or something like that. Or even why, if Jesus is so important, how come those things were not inscribed in stone? Like many of older religions, we're finding inscriptions 10, 15, 17,000 years old, religious texts that were chiseled into stone. God couldn't do this for the Christians? It's my beef. You know. All right, I'm out of here. Ronan, thanks for dropping by, and thanks to Vic again. And don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. If you want to come on in the future, send me an email. Shoot me an email here. Let me put and this way I can add you to the outside chat, and you get the link to join before everyone else. So with that, everybody we have one more comment here. Everybody have a great day.
Thanks, BroJo.
And yeah, we'll see you soon. Thanks,
Okay.
Ronan. Have a great night. Bye, everybody. There you go. BrotherJohn@gmail.com. The E is a 3. And I try to put a hashtag BroJo, and this way you can find the videos. And yeah, we'll talk to you soon. All right, later, guys.